Yo, what's up, guys? I'm just hanging out and drinking my coffee here, listening to this music. So let's take a look at what's moving this morning, shall we? So, how's the volume? Let me know what the volume is here. Alright, so first things first, let's look at the top of the gappers list here. We got AGRX making a big move. It's one of those stocks where the gap up's big enough that I can't really zoom out on Thinkorswim. But AGRX looking solid. We've also got... Is my computer dying over here, man? What is up with this? CYBR. It's showing up on my other screen. There you go. I was about to make you go away. Alright. There we go. Alright. Like I said, we got AGRX. Solid move. Big gap up from 240s to 280 right now. Went as high as 320s before getting rejected up there and not being able to hold its gains. And now it's at 280. So we'll see what happens with that one. We also have AYR here. AYR looks like a reverse split of some sort. Actually, it doesn't look like a reverse split at all. This looks like an acquisition, actually. So I'm pretty sure this is probably an acquisition. The way I can tell, and I'm just assuming here, but the reason I think it's an acquisition is because this entire gap has zero volume. It basically gapped all the way up to this level with no volume, which is usually indicative of an acquisition. So we'll see what happens with AYR here. I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. We got INGN gapping up with low volume as well. I'll watch that one. We got WLH. WLH looking good here. We got ODP. We got CYBR, which is looking pretty solid actually. CYBR, I'll keep an eye on this one. The range is huge, and so I'm a little scared to trade it, but you know, we'll watch it. There we go. That's better, man. I don't know what was up with my filter this morning. There we go. That's better. Alright, we'll keep it like that. Alright. But yeah, CYBR, ripping up. We're going to keep an eye on that one. We got COTY, former runner. We're going to watch that one too. We got HZNP. Gapping up on low volume. We'll keep an eye on it. BPMC. Low volume Wednesday today, guys. Low volume Wednesday. Not looking too hot right now in the market. Nothing I really like, at least. Maybe you'll find something. NIO had some rip-ups. Very small float on this one, though. Very difficult to make money with it just because the float's so small. We got DVA. We got KTOS. We got Pays, which I think is Payless. HPQ. I guess we'll watch HPQ, but yeah, I'm not really loving anything in the market right now. We got PYX. I like the gap downs though. There's some gap downs that are interesting. PLT looking all right. PLT. We got VGR. We got SWIR. We got WW. Weight Watchers. We got ATUS. Gapping down. So yeah, mostly gap downs that I like this morning. MTCH looking good. I'm definitely gonna watch MTCH. So yeah. We'll see what happens with some of these, but they're looking interesting.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me?
Alright guys, but yeah, MTCH, we're gonna watch that one. We got AYR here. I'm pretty sure it's an acquisition. INGN, probably one of my, or actually not, it wasn't this one, it was, yeah, I mean, honestly, there's not really that much that I'm really loving right now. I'm just going to watch the typical stocks we normally watch, and hopefully the market picks a direction. If we look at the SPY here, it's slightly up, but very choppy. And so we'll watch that. We'll watch AMD, MU, Roku, SQ, cannabis stocks. We'll watch I. We'll take a look at I here. We'll watch normal stocks like Tesla, Netflix. You know, hopefully some of those pick a direction. If they pick a direction, great. If not, we just kind of gotta leave them alone, I think. I'll watch the rideshare stocks like Uber. Yesterday was my first losing day in like a week and a half. So I did lose yesterday, unfortunately. All right, team. Y'all leaving? Oh. What? What? Yeah. Small. You can have my old one. Alright, guys. NIO. Oh, what happened? Alright, but yeah, we're gonna watch normal stocks. We can look at some of these penny stocks like SESN. A lot of people talking about AWSN. What are they talking about? PIR, ODP, IGC, MRSN. guess NIO. I mean, NIO is one of the stronger looking ones relative to its float, to the overall float on it. What are you guys watching? I'm not really seeing too much I'm really loving right now, to be honest. We got some gap downs that look okay, but everything else is just kind of meh, you know, kind of boring. Y'all leaving? Alright, I'm gonna go give my kids hugs goodbye, so I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. Yeah, we're gonna look up news in about 8 minutes or so. We usually start looking up news at about 8:50 market time. And so we'll look up the news for all of this, but not really loving the market today. Kind of boring, to be honest. You know, there's not really too much that looks good. We can look up AYR. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this one is some sort of acquisition. Got mosquitoes here. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of acquisition for AYR, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm speculating, of course. But we'll see. Just looking for some strong gap ups. I'm not really seeing that much volume in the market today, though, guys. I don't know what's going on, why it's so dull today, but it's dull. Some people talking about CVS. Yeah, I might watch CVS. I'll keep an eye on that one. But again, mostly gap downs. Like, my main watches are like MTCH, CYBR, CYBR, MTCH, FANG. And then that's really it. I mean, I'm gonna watch like Roku, AMD. AMD is always pretty volatile, so I'll keep an eye on it. MU, you know, SQ, you know, Tesla, Netflix. Just depends on how volatile those are, really. We're gonna look for some volatile mid and high cap stocks. All right, guys. Love you. All right. Oh man. Let me know if the music's too loud relative to my voice. Let me know if the music's too loud relative to my sound. It's pretty loud in my headphones. I should probably turn it down some. There we go. What's up, Emmanuel? Humana. I mean, like I said, I'm just not loving much, guys. I mean, if you guys see anything else that's better, let me know. Because, like, for right now, the whole gap list I'm looking at, let me look at a different list here. Like, let me see if I can find a different gappers list that may be more beneficial. Or maybe we can look at this one specifically. You know, we could look at this one here. Let me look at that one. And I know I'm like a ghost now. But, we can look at that one. Let me see what else we can find, though. Here. I guess it's probably going to be a top list here. Let's search pre-market. Let's take a look at up in 5 minutes here. I'm going to pull this one up. Alright, this is what's up in 5. I'm gonna keep this one on the side too. Let's see what else we got. Top daily gains. I'll look at that one too. Nothing's showing up here. I wonder why. Yeah, I mean, that's what I figured. Alright, guys. Like I said, kind of a boring day today. Not that much action here. Alright, team. Give me a second, we're gonna look up the news. Yeah, I figured AYR was some type of merger like that. That's what it seemed at least. Alright, so I guess we can start looking up some news here. We can start with AYR. Like I said, this one I thought was an acquisition or a merger, basically the same thing. And so, let me throw this one. Let's find this list of gappers here. Alright, so yeah, this is from BZ Newswires, and it says, quote, AYR announced today that it entered into a definitive agreement to be acquired by a newly formed entity controlled by affiliates of Marubeni Corporation and Mizuho Leasing Company Limited, which is also known as Mizuho Leasing. Under the terms of the merger agreement, Aircastle shareholders will receive $32 in cash for each common share of Aircastle, other than shares already owned by Marubeni and its affiliates, representing a total valuation of approximately $2.4 billion, approximately $7.4 billion, including debt obligations to be assumed or refinanced net of cash, end quote. And that is from BZ Newswires. And so yeah, it probably won't move much, but you know, worth leaving it on my list, honestly. We got CYBR here. CYBR, solid gap up. Looks like this was third quarter earnings, and this one is up after, yeah. So CYBR put in a total third quarter total revenue of 108 million, which is up 28% year over year. They also put in license revenue of 57.9 million, which is up 25% year over year. And they had operating income of 12.7 million and non-GAAP operating income of 29.4 million. So yeah, positive third quarter results for CYBR. We'll see what happens with it. Should be fun and interesting. Like I said, PAYS, I guess, is one on my list. I'm just not really seeing that much I like right now, really, guys. PYX here. You can watch PYX. KTOS gapping up some. I'm just trying to find something that looks good. You know, something that's gapping up. We can look at CVS, I guess. CVS is up. I think we can actually come back to that one, and we can start on AGRX, which is the big mover. Not really any catalyst that I see for this one yet. Not any catalyst, like I said, that I specifically see. If you know the catalyst for AGRX, let me know. I'm not seeing it right now. HPQ. We got HPQ with solid gap up, which is HP. I didn't see this one. I'll watch this one. I'm going to throw this one on my list, actually. I didn't see this one before. Let me find it. Alright, so yeah. HPQ is up after a report came out that Xerox is considering buying them out. So a report that said Xerox is considering buying them just came out for Hewlett-Packard. And so we'll see what happens with HP. We'll see. Should be interesting. We're going to move on from that one. We also have INGN here. INGN. Again, this one's gapping up on low volume like most stocks are today, and this one's up after the company reported better than expected third quarter EPS and sales results, and they also issued 2020 fiscal year 2020 sales guidance that was above the analyst estimates for INGN. And so positive third quarter results and good 2020 guidance, but there's still not much volume with it, but we'll watch it regardless, I guess. So INGN. PIR's on this list, but it doesn't really have a catalyst, so I don't really like it either. We got KTOS. Yeah, I mean, and these are mostly the same stocks that I've watched this morning. KTOS is up after the company reported better than expected third quarter EPS results. For KTOS, PAYS here is up a little bit too, but the volume is low, and this one's up after they reported better than expected third quarter EPS as well. And so NIO, I'm not seeing any catalyst, at least not today. The catalyst is probably in the last few days for NIO. We'll have to come back to this one. Remind me if you can. We got AVLR here. And really, like I said, I'm just I'm a little anxious just to get to the gap downs because they're substantially better looking than, these gap ups. These gap ups are looking dead. But yeah, AVLR is up after reporting better than expected third quarter EPS. PERI, looks okay. Third quarter upbeat results for PERI. And then we could look at CVS here. Like I said, we're going to come back to this one. But yeah, so CVS is up at 67.32. We're gapping up from 67.32 all the way to 69.15. I don't know if I'm feeling this. Let's put on some jazz. Huh? Right? Throwing some jazz. Switch it up. Alright. What's up, Swing? What's up, Tyrell? What's up, Jacob? What's up, Sam? What's up, Joe? What's up, WTD? Amaya. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Emmanuel West? Gary? What's up to you, man? These mosquitoes or flies or gnats, whatever they are, they're surrounded my coffee today. And hey, we appreciate the sub. Welcome to the team, Robert. Appreciate the sub, Mark. Appreciate the sub, Brent. Welcome to the team, guys. Alright, and so like I said, CVS is up after the company reported upbeat earnings for its third quarter and raised the 2019 earnings guidance for this year. So CVS is up after positive third quarter results as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens with some of these. Not really any that I really love. Let's look at the gap downs. The gap downs are much better looking today. Alright, first one's first. I like MTCH. I don't know why this one's not at the top. I guess it's not the biggest percentage gap down technically, but it's a huge gap down with good volume, and that's what I like about this one. So MTCH is actually looking good here. And this one is down after the company reported third quarter earnings results that were negative. So MTCH, bad results. We also have PLT. PLT here. Let's see if we can find it. PLT is down after the company reported worse than expected second quarter EPS and sales results. We got SUPN, which is down some as well, and this one's down after the company reported downbeat third quarter results. So mostly results that are showing today. But yeah, MTCH, we're going to be watching this one. Ooh. Here we go. That's my main watch, probably. We'll see. Maybe look for a bounce in it. What's up, Maestro? What's up, Precise? I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna run to the restroom. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. Let me see where Mitch is at. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. While I'm gone, why don't you guys post what your main watch is for the day so we can kind of compare what everybody's watching. Because again, mine is MTCH, but I'm sure other people have something differently. So go ahead and post what your main watch is in the chat, and I'll be back in like a minute or two. Alright, guys. What's up, team? FCEL? I don't think it's OTC. I think it's just not going to be tradable for me. Yeah, I mean, it's not OTC. It's listed, I think. But yeah, OTC, I mean, not OTC, FCEL. If you like penny stocks, this one's running. This is a former runner as well. I've traded this one a few times, actually. Mostly when it was up here. And since then, it's just died. It's one of those penny stocks that is a terrible company. And it's one of those ones where it's a bad enough company to where you can generally short it on any pops, you know? Spike fail, spike fail, spike fail. You know, that's all you see with it. You see spike fail, spike fail, spike fail. You know, and you can make excuses for these fails, but in the end, this one's probably toast. You know, it's probably done. But hey. Alright guys, we got Mitch here. Whoa, did that spike just happen real time on BAC? Like right as I pulled this up, man? What happened? Oh, I didn't see it on mine. I don't know what that was. Maybe that was Tef's. I saw a big spike and then it just kind of, I don't know.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, bro? Here, hold on, let me get this music right. Sorry guys, I gotta mess with the music a little bit. Alright, say something.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Alright, here, I'm gonna mute it. Just keep talking, Mitch. I'm gonna check the volume for the sound.
Check, check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. What's going on? How are we doing, traders? And we're making moves here. Here at the Beginner Trading radio station.
Alright, it sounds fine, right, guys? Like, let me know if that's not good. It sounds fine to me. Yeah, Mitch is here, bro. What's the purple line? It's the VWAP.
Ooh.
The VWAP.
Good morning, traders. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
What's up, team? Our stream's
What's
growing,
going
bro. We got
on?
191 people in here, team. Remember to hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. Not only do we show you these beautiful scanners and let you listen to this beautiful jazz music, but we also day trade live at the open, you know? And so if you want to watch us day trade, hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the bell, turn on notifications.
Yo, what's going on, traders? How we doing?
Thank you, Adelie. Thank you. You know, Adelie knows, man. Adelie knows.
All right, guys. So we have some fun earnings reports. Some fun earnings.
Seriously, Adelie, how'd you know that, man? How'd you know that? Alright, I'm just kidding. It's not my birthday. I was just gonna mess with him, but I can't do it. Sorry,
You
guys.
see
It's not
what-
my birthday.
You see what happened?
I was... Oh,
You almost got everybody.
right. I was about to let the happy birthdays just come along, and then I was like, wait, I better stop this. It's not my birthday, guys. You know? Yeah, man. I was like, I gotta stop this.
It's like, can I have 2 birthdays?
Right. Listen. Telling people online it's not my birthday, I probably should have just let them believe it. You know, they're gonna have some identity thieves up in here, man.
So what's going on, man?
Man, MTCH, your stock, man. The stock Mitch is gapping down, man. It's my main watch today. The stock Mitch, MTCH.
Actually, was looking at the stock yesterday. Looks like it's heading towards support.
Yeah, man. We'll see. I like it. It's probably my main watch, just because everything else looks garbage today. You know, there's nothing that really looks good. You got VNTR, and that looks okay, but you know, most of this is just boring.
Yup.
And so we're gonna watch MTCH. We're gonna watch some gap downs today. Is really what we're gonna do. MTCH, PLT. We're gonna watch CBS. We're gonna watch PAYS, CYBR. And that's really about it. Gonna watch AMD, of course, Roku, Tesla, the overall market itself here. And let's go ahead and look up the overall market news. I don't think I've done that yet. Yeah. Yep. Is it, I got a question. Is it Bassman or is it Bassman? Because, you know, it could be fish or it could be like, you know, bass in the car. So, is it bass or bass, man? Because I don't know how to refer to you. You know? Alright. What's up, Cola? What's up, KC back? What's up, man? Alright, let's go ahead and look up the news for the overall market. This is not right. Let me see. The thing I like about Thinkorswim News is that I can generally type in the top gapper of the day and it'll show me the market news. Even if it's like a penny stock, but today it didn't do that. So I just gotta type in as many high caps as I can. I mean, I'm not really seeing the overall market news. I gotta find it, guys. Give me a second. Let's type in Tesla. Let's type in Netflix. Let's type in Apple. Alright, Apple will give me the news. Alright, guys.
You could say I had a plan way before I had a fan. Some would probably call it luck. I just call it being blessed.
Alright, so
you ain't never did the work, but you wanna be the best. Lately I could never stress, never better yet.
So tech stocks were mixed this morning in pre-market. We got MTCH, which is down, Uber that's down, HP is up. I thought I found one. And also, big news today, Bill Gates is no longer the second richest man in the world.
Clearly these people don't know where they going, and lately I feel like the man with the map. I got this out the mud, you could give me the world, and I probably give it right back. Back at the bus, I was scraping the chain.
And now the richest person, or the second richest person in the world today is Bernard Arnault. I don't know if it's Arnault or Arnault. Arnault. You know, I'm Cajun, so I know. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I probably am, if I'm being honest too. The CEO of LVMH, Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton, has replaced Bill Gates as the world's second richest person on the Forbes list. Real-time data on the website showed Tuesday. So yeah, Bill Gates getting bumped down to third, man. That's all, you know, I'm sure he's distraught over that. And you know, I genuinely feel bad for the guy, man. I genuinely feel bad for the guy. Poor Bill. But yeah, SPY is up a little bit. It's up to 307s.
Glory is as glory does. So you know the story love. Never thought he'd be a legend. He was always sure he was.
We'll see what we get today. I'm trying to find the overall market news. Looks like I'm gonna have to just use my friend Google.
Spiritually, I never age. Feeling like 11th grade. Junior me, proud of me. Standing tall, towering.
All right.
Doing things I never do. If I was living cowardly. Sushi roll, sour D. Song 3, hour 3. I don't even go to sleep. Know the Lord empower me. Wake them up, they sound asleep. They gon' hear the sound of me.
Alright, so let's go ahead and look up the market news today.
Finally get it, cause look at me now and then looking at me from the picture. They probably thought that I need them or thought that I keep them. They lucky if I even miss them. Thinking that you got me figured, you figured it wrong, but it's okay, I truly forgive you. Lately I ain't got the time to be picking no fights when I'm trying to pick from the menu. Spilling pieces of a poet, don't you know it? I'm the real thing, baby. And if it don't make a dollar, then how could it make a real change?
Alright, sorry, I'm trying to find the market news team. Give me a second. It's so difficult just to find the market news on Thinkorswim, man. That's the one frustrating one. I guess I could type in the SPY. Let me see if that works. Usually I can find it. Today's gonna be trouble. Alright, look, yeah, we got ETF preview. Alright, so the overall market news today, it says, quote, and this is from MT Newswires, it says, quote, U.S. stock futures were mixed ahead of the opening bell as Wall Street was awaiting fresh developments of the much-awaited interim trade deal between the U.S. and China. Investors are also mulling the latest batch of earnings as well as M&A news from Xerox and HP. And China is asking the Trump administration to remove and lower tariffs that were imposed on the $110 billion worth of Chinese products in September, as well as to reduce the 25% tariffs on another $250 billion worth of Chinese imports that were added last year. Beijing is also asking Washington not to proceed with the planned tariff hike on December 15th, according to Bloomberg. And China's latest tariff requests come after reports that the world's two largest economies are set to sign the initial phase of the trade deal in the U.S. this month. And so, kind of a mixed market day. Crude was down 0.1%. U.S. oil fund was up 0.2%. Natural gas was up 0.6%, and the U.S. Natural gas fund was up 0.5%. Gold is up 0.2%. The Spider Gold Trust, which is GLD, was up 0.1%. Silver's down 0.3%, and the iShares Silver Trust, which is SLV symbol, was down 0.3% as well. Consumer Staples selects XLF and iShares Dow Jones U.S. Consumer Goods and Vanguard Consumer Staples ETF were quiet. Consumer Discretionary Select Sector, which is the XLY, and the retail funds SPDR, S&P Retail, which is XRT, were inactive as well. Lumber Liquidators was down nearly 14%. We can look at LL here. And so it's since rebounded probably since this news. So it's up slightly. Healthcare, the XLV and other healthcare funds were inactive. The iShares NASDAQ Biotech Index was flat as well. And so yeah, that's basically it, you know. Energy, we got the Dow Jones U.S. Energy Fund, which is IYE, was flat. Industrial, XLF is up 0.3%, and the rest are flat. And so yeah, that's basically it today, guys. So very flat, boring, break-even day for the most part in a lot of different sectors of the market. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens.
All right, so I have a couple. I mean, we have earnings plays a lot today. We could look at Nike looking good, CVS looking good, and I have two kind of lower price stocks. You know, I always like to get my penny stocks or kind of cheaper mid-range stocks for you guys. Two good earnings. Well, one's a ratings upgrade, and then one's an earnings first. Let's do the AMRN up on the daily chart. See what's gonna happen with that one today. Definitely we'll be seeing if that one can get up, maybe get back up there to 18 today.
Yep, I'm down to watch that one. Been a while since I traded it, but it started to do me pretty right the last few times I traded.
Let me see the earnings for that one. Hold on, I have it right here.
Hey, congrats, A-Pop. Nice work, brother. A-Pop says, just wanted to say thanks for talking about TradeNet. I just started trading my $14,000 account last Monday, and as of yesterday, I have made $1,285. I doubled my $399. Hey, man. Congrats, brother. Happy to hear that, man. That's awesome, bro. Just keep pushing it, man. Remember, also, don't be afraid to withdraw. You know, when you make your money back, man, that's what I would do. What I would do is once I made back what I paid for it, I would immediately withdraw that and then just trade free. You know, you basically got yourself a free account at that point. That'll eliminate a lot of the pressure that comes with that, and you'll be able to trade better, 100%. So good luck, man. Congrats, brother. Happy to hear that, man.
All right, another one that I'll be looking at, guys, is going to be MaxR. This is one of my cheaper stocks that I've been, you know, calling out since, you know, for a long time. This was a space stock. This is a space stock. This is one's a cool stock because I feel, you know, it's in a really big sector. Usually stocks that are in this sector are valued at 4 billion or bigger, and this stock is only at like just reaching 1 billion. And so it's kind of an early stock in this sector, but if you look at it overall, it's definitely been getting some drive, now up here at $11. This stock started way back in April when it first started getting its drive at $5, now has doubled in price and keeps getting raises. Now it got a price raise here. The price raise was to a target of $15. So that's the target for this stock, and you know, you can start seeing this one maybe get some lift, maybe get it to 12 today. So we'll keep an eye on this one. What I will say about MaxR is that this one likes to do kind of the real VWAP bounce moves, kind of when you get like that big break up move and then you get a pullback and then it continues. So look for those pullbacks. Another one that I like on the downside is gonna be W and W at Weight Watchers.
Yeah,
This one's gonna be interesting today.
Yeah,
What I like about this one is that the daily chart was supporting a breakout move. If you look at the daily chart, it looks like it was yesterday. It looked like it was about to break out to 40s. Like everyone was buying this. If you are a swing trader, I look at W and W and I would be like, yeah, I would long this. The daily chart supports a breakout. You see the increased volume, you see the flag type, and then what you really got was a complete breakdown. So I'm going to be really interested in this one just because I think that a lot of longs are trapped. And so the important levels to this one is going to be 33 and below it 31. So I'm going to be looking really for 3150s to fill in big here at the open and then head down towards 31. If we do get a bounce, I think the bounce is going to be somewhere in the 3250s and then we could see the washout.
Yeah, I think gap downs today specifically are looking much better than gap ups. I think they just have more volume, more levels to document and use for your trading and pre-market, and just better moves overall in the gap downs today. Like WW, MTCH, a lot more as well. So I think gap downs are definitely a few that I'm going to be keeping an eye on for sure. Somebody asked, on another note, does anyone here invest in crypto? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Last time I talked about it, I got yelled at.
All right. So I always like to give a kind of market approach or kind of what I feel was going on in the market right now. So what I feel is going on in the market right now is that we're getting what's called the value move. So that means big stocks. I was mentioning this yesterday. I know if you guys were here yesterday, I always like to talk about the OGs. But yesterday I talked about how the bank stocks were moving up, and I actually tried to short a bank stock. But if you actually look at the charts, like a Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, stocks like that, they're actually up on the top of the daily charts. And what this is showing me is that if you really think about it, we're getting a big move in the bigger stocks, the stocks that have value. And those stocks, and that's why I even saw kind of the airlines getting all the way up there. Look at this move on United. If you look at the move on United Airlines on the daily chart, a little while ago in October, they were actually worried about these airlines. They thought these airlines were in, grave danger, had the oil problems including. And next thing you know, from October 2nd, it went from being at $82 all the way up there now to $93, right back to the highs and pushing on up there.
Wait, which one?
Talking about United Airlines.
All right, so UA?
Just to show you kind of the difference.
Yeah.
UAL.
Oh, UAL. See, I was like, UA, no, that's Under Armour. UAA, no. Yeah, UAL is what it is.
Yep. And so that just shows us that we're getting that kind of rotation right back into the stocks. And I think that's what caused the SPY to really give that lift. If we look on the daily chart, October 3rd on the daily chart is that down point on the SPY. And so that's really when we started getting that lift. And what we really continue doing here is driving up with our bigger name stocks like Apple. If you look at Apple, look at the chart on Apple, look where Apple is on the daily chart, guys. That drive up is what got us through here, guys.
Yeah, we are using Thinkorswim, which is the charts on the right, and then Trade Ideas, which is the charts on the left. If you want to check out Trade Ideas, they actually have their winter test drive coming up. And so if you want to help support us, great way to help support us. Usually, so the package that I pay for in Trade Ideas, it's like $118 a month. But you can try them out for a week coming up for their winter test drive, and I think it's like $8 for a week, and so it's much cheaper to try it out. Great scanners, best scanners in the game in my opinion. Let me get that link for you for the test drive. Hold on.
Yeah, Ganache, I know you're talking about software. I think this is a great time to give a little sneak preview, guys. Look forward to this weekend. I'll be putting out something for beginner traders just like yourself. It's going to be about resources, so look forward to a great video this weekend.
Yeah, there's the link for the trade ideas right there if you want to check them out. What's up, Harold? Good morning, man. Yeah, man, just hanging out, bro. Just hanging out, man. Hopefully, we'll see if we can break 400 people today. We're already at 330, so we'll see if we can break 400 today, man. Channel's been growing super fast, too. It's been great. Channel's been growing fast. So, yeah, like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button. I think today already we've grown by like 20 to 30 subscribers just today alone. It's not even the open yet, so appreciate the love, guys. Remember to hit the subscribe button, click the bell. We do this live for free every day. We're not experts or gurus here. We're not selling a course. We just teach you guys what we learn along the way, let you guys watch us day trade for free, and we hope you appreciate that. So, what's up, Advanced? What's up, Mobile? Any suggestions on the genre of music for us to listen to? Yeah, I mean, I've never traded crypto, man. Crypto is one of those things where I talked about it before. I don't know enough about it. And so when I talk about it, I'm just speculating from the outside. That's all I'm really doing. I don't know enough about it. Do I think it's going to get to 100,000? No. And I think that's just hopeful thinking from people that have a lot relying on Bitcoin success. You know, I think there was also a report that came out that said when it went to 20K, it was getting manipulated as well. So from the outside looking in, I mean, we'll see. I want it to succeed. I'm anti-big bank. You know, I'm anti-big bank here. But do I think it's going to go up to 100K? No, I don't. But again, maybe it does. I might be completely wrong there. I don't know.
I got this out the mud, you could give me the word and I'll probably give it right back. Back at the bus, I was scraping the change. Back in my head, I was living a life. Back at my job, I was losing the focus and trying to find ways to get back to the mic. All of this working ain't working, I feel like a liar and I cannot lie to my soul. I know the truth universal, so don't let me
Jacob wants to know if he can shout out his Twitter. Let's see how friendly I'm feeling today. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead and shout it out, man. I'll allow it. As long as it's not like... It depends on what it is, man. Send it to me in Discord, and I'll tell you whether or not you can post it. And then if it's okay, I'll post it. Just because I'm a nice guy, man. Just because I'm a nice guy, I'll do it. But send it to me on Discord first, bro. You want our Discord link? I'll post that.
You were licking, you were client. Now you got so much to say. I was hurting, you was quiet. Glory is as glory does. So you know the story, love. Never thought he'd be a legend.
Yeah, here's our Discord link.
He was always sure he was. You was always naysaying. Some things never change. Spiritually, I never.
Right, he asked, which is why I allow him to do it. Wait, this is a good lesson for everybody, actually, guys. In the Discord, in the chat, people just spam their content, and then they get mad when I ban them, right? But it's a good lesson here. If you ask me, I'm genuinely a nice guy, man. I'll let you do it. I'll post it, you know? Most people are going to make people pay for that type of promotion, but, like, I'm a nice guy. I'll do it. But only if you ask me. If you don't ask me, man, I'm just going to ban you, and I'm going to boot you out of here, and you're going to get banned for spam.
Thinking that you got me figured, you figured it wrong, but it's okay, I truly forgive you.
Channel is growing because you guys are keeping it honest. Day trading is hard. You really need to work for it. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Day trade is tough, man. It's very difficult. It's the single hardest form of investing there is. And you know, it's not a get rich quick scheme, man. It's not, and you know, too many people act like it is. Yeah, so we're gonna watch MTCH. We're gonna watch. What's up, Abby? What's up, man? QCOM. It's been a while since I even watched QCOM. Kind of dull, to be honest. I like Mitch's stock AMRN. I like that one. We'll watch that one too.
Yeah. They're trying to keep it a little simple today.
Yeah, man.
Just want to trade more, trade smaller.
Yep. Trading's very difficult, man. That's what people don't understand. Trading's very difficult.
Well, this one's in play, guys, in rotation. One that's going to be interesting to watch for me. I'll watch it today a little bit. Fossil.
I haven't traded that one in a while, too.
Fossil, their earnings are coming today. So I always like to look at the ones that are, it's the day of, because investors like to get in right before for the earnings play. So we'll be watching that one, and it's on a bullish drive, guys. It has a resistance up here at 1403. Right now it's sitting at 13. It looks like a pretty goodish, pretty good. We got a flag pattern building up here. Higher lows, higher lows. Support at 1280. So we'll look for this one to either come down towards that 1262 and break it, and then look bearish. If not, I'll look to see if we get some kind of bag buyers to step in here and then push it towards 13. I'm gonna keep that one on watch for sure. Put that one on watch in the corner.
Yeah, man. What was the other one? What do you think about CYBR here? CYBR is not looking bad. It's a huge range, though. That's the only issue with it, is a big range. AMD, look at HP. HP just ripped here, guys. So look at HP, which is HPQ, actually, is the name of the stock. Or no, it's not HPQ. Yeah, it is. It's HPQ. I don't know why that didn't show up. Did you do it? Let me see.
Hey guys, I just saw a good amount of shares start pushing up. We'll see when Fossil opens, but the spread started opening up. Keep that one on watch for sure.
See if we can break 400 today. We're getting very, very close. Oh,
yeah,
man,
Fossils.
I'm not even ready, guys. My bad. Here.
There you go, guys. Let's get it going here. Let's do it, guys.
Man, I'm running late.
Dun 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 dun. I had fun at the Nuggets game last night, man.
You went to that, man. How was it?
Fun. Yeah, we'll talk about it a little later. But it was a good blast. All right, let's do this, guys. All right, first one I see moving down is Uber. Uber breaking that lows. Uber's breaking lows there, guys. The Uber.
I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name that I put them on. I put myself
All right.
on stage.
AMD's ripping down here, too.
I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong.
I'm watching HPQ here, man. It just depends. It's kind of high above the VWAP. Honestly, we're about to break 400. There we go. We're at 401, guys. Welcome to the team. What's up, guys? Welcome to the team. Remember to hit that subscribe button. We day trade live for free every day on YouTube. We're not experts or gurus here, though. We just let people watch us day trade for free. I'm watching HP here. I'm watching MTCH is ripping up. Look at MTCH rip up, which is kind of what Mitch and I both thought, that it might bounce a little bit from the bell. The SPY is actually getting hammered here. Look at the SPY, guys. Look at this. And so maybe look for some stuff to drop. Big drop in the overall market, though. It's down to 306s here. Let me look at Tesla and Roku. Those are really what I've been watching the most lately.
All right, guys. The big thing on the SPY is going to be 306.48. 306.48. All right, I'm seeing fossil drop here. It's starting to get to the big time support here. That's 62. I want to see what happens here at 62.
Yeah, like I said, man, we're not experts or gurus here, bro. We just let people watch us day trade for free. You know, we don't sell the course. You know, we're not experts.
All right, guys. The one that I saw strong out the gates is CVS. Even though the market's going down, CVS moving up there.
I'm looking at Tesla here, see if it pulls back to the VWAP, take a small little trade. AMD might pull back to the VWAP here too. Market's down to 306. We'll see what we get, but
I like the CVS here. $69.60 on a pullback here.
yeah, Tesla's ripping up. I was looking for a possible fade, but I want to wait for the first 5 minutes to pass. The first 5 minutes is very volatile and difficult to trade, and so I'd prefer to just wait for the stocks, especially if I'm trading using the VWAP, which is an intraday trend indicator. I want to wait for the stock to actually pick a trend first. You know, the first 5 minutes is the best chance that it's just going to kind of chop over and under it and squeeze you over, in and out. Look at that move, man.
Oh, I tried to get in there, and CVS, guys, at 62. It pulled right back to me and then pulled right back up to the 80s, 90s there. Look at my order out there, guys. I like this one right here for a nice little VWAP bounce play, guys. And it scooped down, went to 64 on the ask. So almost got filled there, guys. 2 cents off the fill. But it would have been looking nice. 30 cents up there. It was going to be 50 shares, so I can limit the risk. That's how you got to approach it. And that's how you got to approach it if you're going to take a trade at the open. But I really like this one for a VWAP bounce play.
Yeah, I'm looking at Netflix, man. Netflix is getting hit here. Maybe look for a pullback. The risk I can set if it does pull back to the VWAP for a short position right here is so tight that it doesn't look bad.
Huge volume coming in there in CVS. I saw right now on the level 2s, 1,000. Look at 1,000 on 70. Look at that. It just pushed to that 70. If we see that big number start getting filled, I think you're going to get a big push here. So it's all about that number getting filled up there. There's a big seller at 70.
Yeah.
But CVS with a nice VWAP bounce play. I missed it by 2 cents. So, hey, can't get upset there. Put the limit order out there right on the VWAP. The VWAP was 60, and I put the limit 2 cents up. Missed it by a little bit, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I might take a little trade on AMD if it pulls back here. Just a small trade, though. See if we can get in for a fade. AMD hasn't really been doing me that right lately, but the risk is so small, I don't really mind it. Like, I could either do that as a risk. I could do 05 for about 5 cents. I guess I'd probably just use 07. I'm gonna jump in with 100 shares here and just let that work. My entry is 35.99 here. And just a little trade. We'll see if we can add to it if it gets rejected underneath here. But just gonna take a little small trade for now. See what happens. It's still pretty early. It's 6 minutes in. I don't usually trade this long, so we'll take a little bit bigger size later on. But for now, we're just play it safe. Hang out with it. Too big of a chance that I might pull a red to green here, so close to my risk. Yeah, I don't know. AMD, it used to work so well, man. Lately, it just hasn't been super favorable for fades. Which is fine, you know, that's why I trade small the first few times. I kind of scale into it. Hewlett Packard is just getting hammered here, though. It's well below. Look at it. It's at 2030s.
All right, guys. Looking for CVS to hold this 63 one more time, guys. It keeps holding that 63 there.
Yeah, if you jump in something, let me know, because I'm just trading small for now. I'm going to wait and take my swings a little bit later.
Will do, guys.
Tesla's ripping up strong. Maybe gonna look for a pullback to the VWAP on Tesla for a bounce play. Just depends. I don't really necessarily want to short against the market. Uber. Let me watch over. There we go. I mean, there's a nice little drop. I might add a little bit to AMD just because I can now use this 07 as my risk. So I don't mind adding a little bit here. It's got to hold under the VWAP for at least the candle, though. So we're going to wait for that. There's 97s. Like I said, we get a bounce up to 36. If it can form a new candle, I'll add to it. But if it doesn't form a new candle and it just kind of wicks up there, that's going to be a no. We got about 15 seconds till it forms another one.
We're gonna look to see if CVS pulls back here one more time and then comes for a drive for that 70. I think it's been collecting volume to try to rip through that seller that's hiding at 70. There's a big seller hiding at 70.
We're in 97s. We can get up to 98s. I'll add a little bit here. 99s. Alright, I added a little bit at 99 here, which is right around where my entry is. So I'm holding 200 shares now. Maybe add a little bit more if it can go up there. It's really easy because I can just use that 07 level as my risk. My risk is like 15, 20 bucks, which is
All right,
fine.
SPY went right towards that support there, guys. Let's see if it can hold underneath this 306.50. You know which one's going down big time? Fossil. Remember I called that one out for potential to see where investors were going this morning. I was thinking maybe long, but this one's dropped big time on the daily chart. Look at this.
Yeah, that thing did get hammered, man. Huge drop. Alright, so guys, yeah, my risk in this trade is very simple. It's just right where this previous high is, right here. Very easy risk, small risk, all things considered. Less than $20 trade. Alright, about to get out. Yep, broke my risk. Oof, it squeezed up a little bit too much. Luckily, it's still less than 25 bucks, but man, that one squeezed up quick. I should probably set up hotkeys, you know, but we'll see if the market bounces, which might cause some more stocks to squeeze up. But AMD with fades, man, I just got to take it off my list. I've tried it multiple times. The fades just don't work that well anymore on it. Lately, it's been red to green moves, which might be a viable setup now if it can hold and maintain through these.
Looking to see if Fossil can come back.
McDonald's. A lot of people talking about McDonald's. I've heard a few people. Yeah, if it pulls back to the VWAP, it could get interesting. It's just about where your risk level is.
Today. Snap's been doing some fades.
Tesla. Snap is dead to me, man. I don't trade Snap. That's one of my most hated stocks. I think I've traded Snap multiple times, and I just never had good results with it. I don't think I've had a winning trade ever from Snap. You know, Snap's one of those ones I just gotta ignore. HP, on the other hand, though, is right at the VWAP, and I haven't traded this one ever.
For a red to green move in MaxR, saw 20,000 shares getting in at 11.25. Gonna watch this one for a red to green move. Should pull back here probably to the support around 11.14, 11.10s, and then get some drive.
What do you think about HPQ here?
HPQ?
Yeah.
I'll take a look right now. Uber's one that's interesting, but HPQ. Let's see. All right. I like the support. It touched the support. That 2024 is a big time support, and then below it is 20. So that's what I would focus on. Those are the numbers that you gotta.
Yeah, I just meant for it looks like a VWAP fade. I don't know if you have your VWAP up, but it looks like it kind of already faded once though. That's the issue. But
I think it went to a big time support here. So you got to drive up, a pullback, a drive up, a pullback. So I would look right now to see if 2090s is going to hold. If that doesn't hold there, then I could see it knocking right back down towards that support.
Yeah. It's got some support underneath it too at like 2010 really.
MaxR getting pushed down there. Let's see if we get a VWAP fade off of this, or are we going to get kind of the red to green move. This one looks like a fade too, John. It just also looks like the red to green, but it's up to you.
Which one? MaxR?
MaxR. Yeah, MaxR.
I mean, I think I'll probably just wait a little bit until I trade some more.
Another one I'm going to watch to see if it starts breaking down is KPTI. This one's been up on the day. Has huge resistance at 1450. Big support is 14.
Oh man. Yeah, AMD just ripped up with a nice little red to green move there. The SPY itself though is rebounding here.
All right. CVS ripped up there. I took my eye off of it for a little bit. I gotta change charts here. Definitely like that one. All right, guys, looking to maybe get in fossil here. If I can get a push towards 1240s, risk will be 1260s.
Like I said, if you guys have any suggestions on the music we listen to, let me know.
CVS breaking out there. Look at CVS there. I was telling you guys, CVS looked nice on that push. I just missed that last little VWAP bounce. Nice little VWAP bounce there.
Part of me wants to take HPQ here for the fade, but we'll see.
Nice push there. CVS there.
Especially with this rejection here. I might take a few shares and just kind of jump in with a few for HPQ. I appreciate the sub. Yeah, we'll just let this one work, see if it gets rejected here. If not, jump out of it. Welcome to the team, Vance, Hen, Digital, Marcus. Appreciate the subs, guys. Welcome to the team.
Alright, looking at potential to get in fossil here.
Tesla back down to the VWAP could get interesting there too. There's 10s. Let's see if we can break here. That'd be ideal. Alright, I'm gonna take half off there just to scalp this one with a little baby trade. Let the last little bit work. Test the whole dollar here, or the half dollar at 50. Small little trades. Like I said, guys, if it's your first time joining us, I usually trade very small for the first 30 minutes or so, and then I start to kind of take some bigger swings as time goes on during the day. Try to get my feet wet, get used to trading a little bit, kind of get the mental side right, and then take my swings later. So that's why I'm kind of trading small right now and just kind of taking some small trades, not really trying to go for any big trades right now.
AMRN looking good. Looking for a VWAP bounce play in that one. Gotta go come down to 57s. Risk will be 50.
I forgot about AMRN. I was planning on watching that one today too.
I missed CBS, so I'm gonna ignore it, guys. But that one definitely got a great breakout there. Up there now to 70-40s.
What's up, gamer? You like the jazz, man? Nice, bro. Happy to hear it, man. Yeah, I like the jazz too. I think the jazz helps with your emotions a little bit, kind of calms you down some. I like it.
APHA going off a little bit there, guys, and so is CGC. Up there now about 40 cents on the day. Red to green move on that one.
CNST.
Still looking at Fossil to get up there.
Alright, so HPQ did break down nicely here. Now it's just about whether it can break down under that 2050 level or not. It might bounce here, but we're going to give it that chance. Just a small position. I've already scaled out half already, so we're just going to let the last little bit work and see if we can get a breakdown. Try to sell into some weakness here if we can. Might bounce at this half dollar though, so we got to be kind of weary about that.
Alright, gonna spy. Probably gonna test that 306.50 again. Gonna keep an eye on that.
Nice. Alright, I jumped out there. Small little win, $22 win. Kept it pretty small. Gotta look at AMD maybe if it can pull back to the VWAP here. Gonna watch that one as well. But not a bad little small little win on HPQ here. And yeah, guys, I can take small sizing because with the platform I'm using, that trade probably cost me $2, $3 maybe. So very cheap trade, and that's one of the benefits. But yeah, looking at AMD here, maybe gonna pull back to the VWAP. The only reason I'm hesitant to long it is because the market is just weak. But yeah, we'll see if I should have held a little bit for HPQ, but the fade was there and it worked out really well. So maybe gonna have some FOMO if it continues to crash there, but got out when I thought I should. I think my worst investment was into GoPro. Trader Rehab is Jacob's Twitter. Let's check it out.
Alright, guys. CBS coming down really fast here. I might take a long trade here.
Alright, I got you, Jacob. Man. I'll go ahead and plug you. Let me make sure, as long as you're not like live streaming at the same time as me. I got you. And this is, the reason I'm doing this is because this is a good lesson in actually asking. If you ask, you receive. But if you don't ask and you just try to spam it without asking, try to sneak it by me, you get banned. So, good lesson.
Bounce off the VWAP there, CBS. Tried to get in there again. Just didn't get filled. See if I can get a fill on a pullback here.
Everyone go check out. Go check out my man Jacob's Twitter at Trader Rehab. There you go. Go check out his Twitter. There you go.
Little frustrating there, guys. Another missed entry on CVS. Called it out. Wanted to get in there, had the order out, just didn't get filled. Back up there to 730s, 740s. Would have got in there at 694s. Just no fill there. Good 50-cent winner there.
Yeah, don't stress it, bro.
It's just a little.
How long do I stream? A few hours. Usually until about 11 a.m. market time, maybe. Yeah, Jacob. Like I said, bro, I plugged you, man. Everybody go follow my man Jacob over there. I posted his Twitter handle. Jacob, you ever get huge, bro? You ever get 1 million followers on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is, bro? You better push us, man. You better give back. That's all I'm saying. You know?
Yeah, that one's gonna be a little frustrating. CVS up there now, breaking through the highs. Just gotta get over that one. But all right, letting go. Let's go. What we got in Maxar? Definitely frustrating not getting a fill there. Twice I had the order out correct, just no fills.
Hey, appreciate the sub, Mister. Thanks, bro. Appreciate the sub, man. Shout out to Mister. Appreciate the sub, brother. All right. The spy is kind of tough here. The spy is kind of tough. Hey, appreciate the sub, Barry. Welcome to the team, man. Appreciate it. Like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. Let's keep growing. Let's keep pushing here. We got how many people in here right now? We got 460 people in here in this beautiful stream. Remember to hit that sub button, guys. Nice gamer. Hey, bro, I hope you got it figured out, Gamer. Gamer actually brought something to my attention the other day. I don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, Gamer, but Gamer and I actually had a long, interesting talk about the legality of trading, you know, in certain places. So, interesting topic for sure. Alright, this is why I was glad I didn't take AMD for this long here, because, you know, market's crashing down. Gonna look at AMRN maybe for a pullback here. What did HPQ end up doing? I mean, I got out of here at like 43, so I got out like here, so not a bad exit, I don't think. I got out like right here. Took most of this move. There's a lot of support underneath me, and so I figured, especially with the shear sizing I'm using, I just need to get in and out.
Came up out the womb of man with everything that you demand.
I mean, let me get the green light from Gamer if we're gonna talk about his situation and kind of what it is.
I just call it being blessed.
I don't want to talk about it if
but you
he
wanna
doesn't
be
want
the
to.
best. Lately I could never stress. Never better yet.
It's like NASA on the screen. Yeah, man. This is just charts. This is scanners. The middle is scanners here. This is my executing broker that I'm using to execute my trades and to get in and out. On the left, scanners in the middle just telling me what's moving, and then the right is just the chart itself. Spy squeezing up though.
I got this out the mud, you could give me the word and I'll probably give it right back. Back of the bus, I was scraping the change. Back in my head, I was living a life. Back in my job, I was losing the focus and trying to find ways to get back to the mic. All of this working ain't working, I felt like a liar and I cannot lie to my soul. I know the truth.
Gonna watch HBQ here to see what it does. AMRN is pulling back to the VWAP here, and look at the market squeezing up a little bit. Market's up to 306.
And if it don't make a dollar, then how could it make a real change, baby?
So we're gonna watch AMRN. I think AMRN's got a lot of support underneath it here.
out the womb a giant. You a lick and you a client. Now you got some.
Yeah, no stress, gamer. I got you, bro. That's what I was saying.
Glory is glory.
It's not about. It's yeah.
Never thought he'd be
See you, please. Uber's moving.
Always sure he was. You was always naysaying. Some things never change. Spiritually, I never age. Feeling like 11th grade. Junior me, proud of me. Standing tall, towering. Doing things I never do. If I was living cowardly. Sushi roll, sour D. Song 3, hour 3. I don't even go to sleep. Know the Lord empower me. Wake them up, they sound asleep. They gon' hear the sound of me.
Alright, trying to see if AMRN pulls back here to 60. That would be the entry.
Looking at me from the picture. They probably thought that I need them or thought that I keep them. They lucky if I even miss them. Thinking that you got me figured, you figured it wrong, but it's okay, I truly forgive you. Lately, I ain't got the time to be picking up
CNST? Yeah, CNST is ripping up here. I don't know if this one's gonna be tradable for me or not. It's not, man. Weird.
And if it don't make $1, then how could it make a real change, baby? Spilling pieces of a poet, don't you know that I'm the real thing, baby? And if it don't make $1, then how could it make a
Alright, yeah, but we're just gonna wait for some stuff here. I'm watching Tesla. I was kind of looking at Netflix here. I'm about break even on the day, so we're just gonna try to find some setups and wait for some stocks to pick trends so we can kind of take advantage of that. And like we'll give it a little bit of time, but the market's also kind of sideways right now. I mean, it's not moving sideways, but the overall look of the market today, if you look at it from a full view, looks sideways. You know, we got down then up, so we're about break even on the day. Let me look at a 5-minute. Yeah, 5-minute looks the same. So until we start to kind of break these highs here, it's about, you know, break even market, a little choppy. I really wanted to pick a trend is what I want. The VWAP's an intraday trend indicator, and so for the VWAP to work like it's supposed to, the stock actually has to pick a trend. If not, it's going to cross over and under the VWAP and be essentially useless. And so the best thing you can do is, you know, wait for stocks to confirm trends and then attack them from that end for phase and bounces. That's what's going to help the most, I think.
Alright, guys. When a starter put on there.
I'll throw you in. Alright, I'll put Mitch up here.
Alright, looking to add towards the 60s. It's got 63s there.
Alright, there's Mitch. Got him up.
On a slight tick down, and then I want to add here at 1760s. The risk is going to be right below at 1750s. See if we get a slight tick down, and I can add some share size here.
Hey, nice, Tony.
Another one
stays
that
in the Big Easy.
I might have to take 2 trades here. Fossil. I do take Fossil. I'm going to do it with lower share size, 100, so I can keep my eye on it. But I like it here at 32s.
Yeah, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so, you know, go LSU this weekend.
Oh, I tried to get 61s there. It gave me 63s. Almost got that 61. It clicked down for a quick second there. Alright, also looking for a bounce in Fossil. The risk in Fossil is up there to 1246 off 1232s. There you go.
I'm kind of looking at Netflix too. Market should help you here. I mean, I think AMRN's a bio stock, right? But the market's squeezing up. It's up to 307. Let's see if it breaks highs. That should be beneficial, I would think.
Alright. I want to see that low holds for sure here. Also keeping an eye on Fossil.
A discount code for what? And I might just keep it to 1 plug a day, so don't post it, but it depends on what it's for.
Alright guys, gotta be careful here. 50 is definitely the risk here.
We might
Gotta
change
get
it.
out. If it breaks 50.
We might
Alright,
change it.
Fossil's getting up there to that price point. I'd like to see 32s on the bid.
We might change it and do 1 free plug a day to somebody. And today we already got Jacob, so it depends on what it is you want to be involved in that.
Alright guys, gonna
Message
take a
me on
trade off of that too. Alright guys, taking a trade off Fossil also. Risk on that one is 47s right now. Took that one with 100 shares.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything below the 1750s and we're out also on AMRN. So now we know our risk point is been confirmed, which is the bottom of here. Now let's see it bounce back. We want to see it when it comes to 1770s, get some volume. That's going to show confirmation there, guys. Let me try to get 2 trades here up for you guys. I don't have the VWAP here. Take a second. Well, I'll show you how to put the VWAP. Alright, there you go, guys. Risk on this one is right there. Alright, gonna keep an eye on that one also.
Are you asking me what I'm selling? I'm not selling anything, man. Yeah, we don't sell anything here. We post referral links for like trade ideas and stuff, but you know, we don't actually sell anything. Not ourselves, at least.
Alright guys, the 70s is what's important here, but we got a lot of collection there at 1750. So that's a good sign. Now we need to see adding here happen at the VWAP. Your 66 is here.
Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. You know, we're not experts or gurus here. We don't sell a course or anything like that. We just day trade, let you guys watch us, teach you guys what we learn along the way. And yeah, like I said, if you don't like what we do, teach you guys, then you don't have to watch. So we're just a resource and community for free for new traders. So hit that subscribe button, guys. Smash that like button if you can. If you click the bell, it turns on notifications. We go live each and every weekday on YouTube. Oh, I'm also long in Netflix with like 20 shares, so just a small position. We're gonna see if we can make it work. Take advantage of VWAP bounce. Probably should have traded a little bit larger, honestly, but
Alright.
it is.
Gotta be careful here for the fossil position. The spread is opening up, so don't want to see the spread open up more than 50s, 1250s.
appreciate it. Thanks, brother. Foss was kind of frozen. What do you guys think about CNST? What's up, Astrid? Let me take a look.
Just gotta be smart on
CNST
both
is ripping.
sides, guys.
Volume's parabolic. Movement is parabolic so far for CNST. Crazy mover. That's unfortunately not tradable for us, but it's a parabolic mover. And you know, opened up today at around $18. It's still pushing up. It's at 31.46. So just huge movement here. Huge movement for it.
All right, guys. Let's see if we can get some volume to add in here at 67s and 70s. That's gonna show the real strength.
I just took a little bit off of my Netflix trade. We're gonna let it test these high days now. Hey, nice mobile. Hey, green is good. Alright guys, hey, you guys remember what I said about asking first? Sorry, bro. You didn't ask, man. Should have asked, bro. You should have asked, man. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. $20 win on Netflix for me. Up just under $20 in the day. Hey, shout out to Brian. Appreciate the donation, brother. Welcome to the team, man. Shout out to Brian. $10 donation, man. Or $10 super chat, brother. So appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, bro. As you guys can see here, made a little $20 win on Netflix with a VWAP bounce. You know, really quick, easy trade, small share size. I'm gonna net a majority of that for sure. But yeah, man, Brian. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it, bro. Seriously. We do this all for free, you know, and so it's great to see people give back to us, man. So appreciate it, bro.
All right, volume grabbing there.
Yeah, it looks good now.
All right, same thing for Fossil. It looks good too. I'm gonna set up a stop there because I need to take my eye and focus on AMRN. I'm gonna put a stop at 1252. I'm just gonna let that one work. If that one works, it works out. If not, just let it stop me out here.
Patson asked, can you explain what's happening and what's been traded? So Mitch is trading AMRN on what we call a long, which means he profits when the stock goes up. And he's also trading Fossil on the short side, you know, with smaller sizing. So that means he profits when the stock goes down. And so if AMRN moves up, Mitch makes money. If Fossil moves down, Mitch makes money. And then I just traded Netflix, and I got in on a really nice breakout. If you guys see the breakout at the high of the days on Netflix, I just banked a little small win on that one. I'm up 1780 on the day, so a small win. But it's going to build me some cushion for me to take my larger swings a little bit later. So that's the benefit of taking small size now. And like I said, I'll go a little bit bigger later on. What do you think about leverage ETFs to trade? I think they can be profitable for sure, and one of the biggest benefits of ETFs is that they're consistent most of the time. You know, that you'll be able to have consistent volatility with a lot of them as long as the sector is moving. And I think that because of that, you know, it's easier to test than say like penny stocks. It's easier to like back test and rely on that consistent volatility that they sometimes give, you know. And I think for that reason they make sense, and that if you can learn to trade them correctly, then they can be profitable, you know. But just like anything else in day trading, it's difficult. You got to take your time and learn. I've never really gotten that good at trading any of the ETFs. The closest I've gotten was trading TVIX and UVXY, which is just inverse volatility ETFs.
All right, guys, sold a little bit because I'm expecting a pullback here to 60s. Sold a little bit because I'm expecting a pullback to 60s here. If I get this pullback to 60s, I'm going to add them right back in. Try to average down here to 61, 60s. Give myself a shot to hold to 1750 again, and for it to push through the 1790s and through 18.
What do we think about now? NOW. I think it's around the VWAP. It's usually what I would consider a VWAP fade. For me specifically, though, I just don't like the volume. The volume's a little bit lower than I generally like to see with a lot of these moves. And I think, especially with like VWAP plays, you need the stock to pick a trend. And most of the time that relies on volume. Plus the spread is pretty big. And I guess it's not that big relative to the overall price of the stock. But, you know, it's just not my style. It kind of looks like a VWAP fade. But again, the volume's not that great. A little low on volume, so for that reason I'll probably avoid it, but we'll see. Also looking at Tesla here.
All right, good candle there. Good definition of risk for Fossil. It's a slower moving trade, but I like the dip down there to 1290s. Just got to hold here towards that 1245, 1246. Let's see if we get a rip in AMRN here in the 70s. Like I told you guys, 70s is the big price point here. We want to see big money getting filled there. If we see big money getting filled there, we'll get confirmation move. So no buys there at 70. You guys saw that, right? 3 candles there, 3 highs at 70. That's why I sold there. I saw 2 highs there. I didn't really like it that much, and I knew that the pullback is somewhere in the 60s here. I'm looking to get in here at 59 and add some shares here and look for the rip up.
Yeah, appreciate the sub. Let me see your sub. G. Appreciate the sub, man. Welcome to the team, bro. But yeah, DA creator, go watch the watch that video I posted, man. It's a free class on technical analysis. Like I said, I mean, they're all free. All the classes we have are free, and we've got like a big playlist of like 24 classes. Again, like we're not experts or gurus. We just teach you guys what we learned along the way, you know, and you guys can take advantage of that if you want. If not, no worries either. But yeah, we've got a whole free day trading class playlist on the channel, so just go check the YouTube channel. If not, follow that link. You'll see the playlist there.
CVS ripping there, guys. That was a good one today. You know, regardless if I got in, I know some of you guys got in, and I'm happy if someone got a good long play in CVS. One of the things I've been wanting to work on more, guys, is the long plays. You know, with the market going up like this, you know, we got to try to find the plays that are working right now, and I feel, you know, maybe we got to play some more longs, so that's what I'm trying to do here, and we'll see how it goes, guys.
Yep.
I tried to put the arrows, guys, so you guys can, you know, keep your eye on where we kind of got in.
Yeah, it looks solid still.
Yep, I'm telling you, it's the 70s. There's a lot of kind of hidden volume right there.
Sounds like Christmas music? Maybe it might be Christmas music.
I like Christmas.
Yeah, I like Christmas music too, man. You know, like I said, if anybody recognizes the bunny suit I was wearing yesterday, it's from A Christmas Story, man. Everybody's got to know that, man. I mean, as long as, I mean, most people in the U.S. at least. Maybe I'm too old for everybody here, man. You know.
Old man John over here.
I know, man. I'm gonna get a cane soon, man. I'm gonna get myself a cane. You know? Maybe people will, you know, trust me more if I dye my hair gray and I get a cane, and then I start giving stock advice. You know, profit. I can start selling a course. You know, John's Buy the Dip course, $1 billion in profits in 5 days. Look, as you can see on the screen, I'm part cyborg, so, you know, you should trust me more. Yeah, it's looking good, though. AMRN's looking good.
One that did a big red to green move was W&W, but that was because it just got hit at the open.
Yeah.
That got driven down there. Alright guys, looks like we are getting towards the support here on Fossil. So it's looking more like kind of one of the plays that John does. kind of a VWAP reject or VWAP fade. So let's see if that high holds and it keeps working down there.
Netflix pulling back to my initial entry.
Look at that, guys. 160,000 shares going through there. We got 100,000 share order at 1769.
Part of me wants to buy Netflix here, but it's pulled back to the VWAP 3 times in the last hour or so, and it's worked every single time. I start to trust it less after the third attempt because, you know, the odds are less in your favor. May the odds be ever in your favor. Had to say it. I almost did Tesla with the VWAP reject, the rejection or the fake out fade, whatever you want to call it. Close to they're a little bit different, but almost gotten Tesla. Still considering Netflix. AMRN on the upside looks good now that it is actually broken above the VWAP again. I think that looks much better. Maybe I should have held HPQ. Maybe Luke was right, man. He told me I should have held a little bit. It's breaking lows now. Maybe he was right. HPQ.
Big volume and also in Fossil. 49,000 shares just went through at 1240. So I got to really pay attention to that one also. Good thing I have a stop place, so I'll just let that one go. This one just broke out through 70s. Let's look for a pullback towards the VWAP so we can add here at 1766s. We want to see shares adding here at the pullback.
Yeah, man. They look pretty solid.
Yeah, this 100,000 shares right here looks pretty solid. 100,000 shares going through at 1769.
Is that on the upside or the downside? I don't know TEFs. Is yellow buy and is or is gray buy?
This over here with the timing sales.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got the blue is going to be the bid side, the orange is going to be the ask, and anything in the gray is going to be in between the spread.
Okay. That's not really gambler's fallacy. I understand that logic of it being gambler's fallacy, but it's also stocks are going to get exhausted at a certain point. People are going to have less confidence in it, so it's not a gambler's fallacy. It's just human psychology, right? If a stock moves to that level over and over again, traders are going to be less confident in that level, and the stock's going to become exhausted because of that. And so with that, you know, you got to understand the psychology behind people's trading. And, you know, if this was something else that we could base off of statistics, that would be considered a gambler's fallacy. But in this case, it's based off of human psychology, and that's the way human psychology works. Eventually that stock's going to become exhausted, and it's not going to work as well, you know?
But you want to be the best. Lately I could never stress, never better yet.
Let's go. Let's look for some different music here.
She know I'm the better bet. I digress, I let it rest. Go and
You guys like the jazz? A lot of people tell me they like the jazz. I'm fine, so
I bet they could never guess. Guessing they get it, cause look at me now and then
show
look at
this.
Alright guys, need to see 60s hold here.
Let us gather round, for it's Christmas time.
Oh, this is Christmas.
A merry sound and the stars.
Yeah, Jiro. So this right side here is just the TEF's platform. It's the TEF's TradeNet platform that we're using. So this right side is Mitch's TEF's TradeNet platform. This middle area here, I guess it's on the left side of the screen, is Trade Ideas. If you want to check out the scanners that I'm using, I'll post this link here. You can actually, their test drive is coming up where you can try them out for a week for like $8. I think I pay 120, like 118 bucks a month, but in my opinion, they're the best scanners in the game. They're super customizable. You know, if you look at all the top traders, most of them are using Trade Ideas, and I think there's a reason behind that. And so here's the link if you want to check out trade ideas. Great way to help support our channel. If you want to use the platform we're using, I'll post this link here as well. You know, this is one of the ways that you can day trade with no PDT rule if you're a new trader. And it's, like I said, of course we're biased in this regard because we make a commission if you sign up through us. But it's one of the ways we keep everything on this channel free. And so we just post referral links for others. And yeah, so like I said, you want to use our platform. There's a lot of benefits. The base package is $3.99. You get 14,000 in buying power to trade with once you're approved for the funded account. There's no PDT rule. You can day trade and short stocks as much as you want. It operates like a prop firm, and so there's a 70-30 split. So you keep 70% of your profits, and they keep 30%. And there's a $700 max loss. And so if you take that 14K they give you and you lose 700, go under 13,300, they close you down. But you know, the risk reward makes sense. I mean, you're paying $3.99, you get 14,000 in buying power, and the max loss is almost twice as much at 700. So I think it makes sense. Again, like, we are not TradeNet, we're just posting referral links for them. And so do your own research. I'm sure we're biased in that regard because we make a commission if you sign up. But yeah, here's the link if you want to check them out.
All right, guys, nothing below 60s here. If not, we need to step out, and then we can step back in here. So you see the 60s there. You want to see them start filling there. We need some bag buyers to come bring it back to 70s here.
We got Rudy in here still talking about Taco.
Taco.
He's still in here pushing that thing, man.
My boy.
Right. He's pumping that thing up, man. He's hyping it up, man. I respect him for it, man. Do your thing, man.
Just let me know when it dumps.
Yeah, just do your thing, man. Look, I want Taco to go up. You know, I'm for
down.
you.
I'm
I'm
down.
on your team here.
Just holler at me when it goes the other way, though.
Honestly, he was right about it, though, bro. Look at Taco. It's ripping up, man. I can't hate on the guy. He was correct, man. Look at it. It's up to almost $8. It broke out of the range.
That's Del Taco for you.
My man was on that, man. He got it, man. He did that. You know.
Shout out. Shout out to the tacos. All right, so right here we gotta be careful because I don't want it to go back to 1755s. There's no need. I can step out and we can get back in here.
Your name is Jiro.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So that kind of curve effect that we see right here, guys. This is the kind of curve effect that I need to hold to now. So that right there, that kind of U shape here, we're seeing it on my screen right now. That right there shows me strength there at that support, and I need to hold towards that support.
Yeah, if my leg's down, I'll post another link. I got you.
All right, let's see if we can get that continuous breakout move here. Push towards 70, adds at 70 will show confirmation. All right, guys, got to be careful here with Fossil. Remember, Fossil, we really don't want it to start uptrending here above VWAP again. It dropped below VWAP. It went to the 25s there. Bounced up here. We want it to hold at 1240s.
Yeah, if the link's down, there's the link. If you want to, like I said, you want to use our platform. Spelled it wrong. I wonder if it'll let me edit it. No, it just lets me remove it. I meant to say use, but yeah, I mean, I think you did well with this one, man. I think you kept it pretty break even overall, and you took profits at the right spot, so that way you could let it go to break even. So I think you're doing well with it, man. You know, I think
hanging on tight.
Comcast coming back to get you, bro.
The life, bro.
Yeah, man. It's got to be Comcast, dude, because mine's working fine. I think Comcast is like, oh, you don't want to upgrade? We got you. You know?
Oh, yeah. Ever since I did that,
yeah.
they got me.
They got you, bro. I'm saying. CNST taking a huge pullback. CNST in one candle just pulled back from 45.40s to 37s. So that thing literally just dropped $8, around $8 in one candle in 1 minute. So I wonder if it's halted. It is halted. So yeah, and it's halted on the way down too. So good luck if anybody's still holding CNST. That's a pretty brutal drop there. That's a gnarly drop, bro. You know. I might
Alright,
short a
guys,
little bit of Tesla here. Just jumping in with
gonna
30 shares.
tighten up risk here. Don't want 46 filling for fossil, so tighten up risk. One of the things I've been trying to do, guys, I've been trying to kind of trade a little smaller. I noticed that my commissions is small. Try to keep things smaller, take more trades. As long as they're the right setups, I should kind of get over that, what we call the normal distribution in wins and losses, and kind of get into that right back into a good winning streak. That's what I'm trying to get myself back into here. And the best way to do that is to trade small, get into setups that follow your strategy, and stick to the rules of the strategy.
Yeah, David, don't come in here and ruin the vibe, bro. We're just a free resourcing community for traders, man. That's all we are, bro. Like, you know, don't come in here and ruin the vibe. We're all just hanging out, listening to music, trading small. You know, I'm not trading big. We're not experts or gurus here. You know, you can go to one of the gurus selling $1,000 courses and tell them that, man. But don't come in here and ruin the vibe.
Why would I want to trade with $500,000?
Right.
I'll trade with
That
yours.
sounds terrible, you know?
I'll trade with your $500,000. Slide on over.
Right, what kind of question is that? If they would have the guts to trade with 500K, you really think, like, yeah, you're right. I have zero guts. You know, I trade baby small, you know, which is how you need to be in trading. Like, do you think if I had a $500,000 account, I would never trade the full extent of it? That's ridiculous, you know?
Yep. It's ridiculous. I would 100% agree with that.
500,000, $500,000 account, man. Listen, I'm not that trader, man. I'm not a brand new trader, but I'm just a trader teaching. I'm just a trader streaming, letting people watch my trades for free. I'm not an expert or a guru here. And if you gave me a $500,000 account, there's no way I would trade that thing. I would be scared to touch that thing.
Out of that, because we sold 100,000 shares, not hold there from 1016. So we need to step out and we can come back in this.
Right, exactly. I like how Kat said it. You know, he said that we are all traders. Let me get out of this. So, we're all traders here. You know, none of us are. Some of us are better than others. You know, some of us are worse than others, and that's okay. You know, we're not here to hate on anybody. We're just kind of hanging out here. We're just a resource for traders. That's all we are.
I mean, if he wants. Of that.
Okay.
Of AMR, and yeah, I'm out.
Alright, I'm gonna put myself back up here to show people. I was green on Tesla for a second. Now I'm down.
I'll look for AMRN to come back so I can get re-entry. That's my focus. Also, guys, can't put the risks too high. Look for that re-entry. Get out. Look for the re-entry here.
SPY turning down here. SPY's down to the VWAP.
All right.
I might consider HPQ here if it pulls back to the VWAP here as well. CNST still hasn't resumed yet, or if it has, I didn't notice it. But CNST is still halted. Kind of gross, man. We'll see what happens, but kind of gnarly drop there for it. Kind of scary.
Yeah, it was a little gnarly.
Yeah, man. Start talking about my skateboard talk. You know? I could say that's a tubular drop, you know. Max are pulling back. We'll see.
The Maxer,
you know.
Maxer, Maximilian.
First time watching the stream, just curious for transparency. What do you guys do for a day job? I do a lot of different stuff. So I'm a real estate agent here in Texas. I originally started with actually an Amazon business that I still run. I do the YouTube, obviously, and you know, I do trading. But trading is still, you know, I'm definitely not living off of my trading profits, if that's what you're asking. You know, like I said, not experts or gurus here. I'm not living off my trading profits. I'm just kind of slowly learning how to trade. I've been doing so on YouTube for the last few years, and I just let people kind of watch my journey of it, while not claiming to be an expert or a guru or anything like that.
Yep. At the end of the day, guys, this is about experience. You want to become a trader, a real one, not copy somebody, not be stuck in those chat rooms that we get traders that just call out alerts. That's not what we're about here, guys. We're not alert traders. We're just trying to show you guys how to trade a system and how to consistently attack a system.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to teach you guys, is that trading's not really about being a guru, or trading's not really about learning one secret. It's about working at a craft. It's just like any kind of skill that takes kind of execution. High execution with high pressure is going to be about skill and execution of your strategy, because I can give you the best strategy, the best pattern, but if you can't go ahead and execute that pattern consistently, then you will not make money in this market.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, we don't give out hot stock picks here because, again, I think we tend to prefer to keep a reactionary mindset instead of a predicting one. You try to predict exactly what a stock's going to do the next day. Odds are stacked against you. I'd prefer to just react to what it actually does. And I think that makes a lot more sense if you think about it. And I think that there's a huge market of people selling picks. Oh, buy this stock's going to do this. And a lot of new traders want to rely on that because it's very easy. Oh, this guy's going to give me picks and I'm just going to listen to him. But it's all nonsense. It really is. It's all nonsense. Again, it's much better to just react to what actually does happen, especially if you're day trading, than to predict what's going to happen, because it's going to be very difficult to predict exactly what's going to happen in the stock market. And regardless of what anybody says, odds are stacked against you in that regard. And so just be real about it.
There you go, guys. Now I want to see big shares fill here at 21. If I can see big shares fill here at 21, we can look to add shares and look to break this one down to 1190s.
Right. Taco, man. Taco. Look, Rudy, usually I don't let people spam in the chat. For you and your dedication to the taco craft, I'll allow it. Today.
Just because, I think it's just because it's tacos.
Right.
Period.
Right. That's exactly why I'm letting it. I like tacos, and so I'm on taco side. You know what I mean? I'm for their success. And so with that, I'll let you spam it, man. I'll let you do it.
For all the college kids out there eating 12-cent tacos. Okay,
not this much. Not this much. You can spam it, but let's try to keep it down to 4. Once you start putting 10 out there, I gotta delete some of these.
Rudy,
I retract my previous statement here.
He's trying. He's trying. Give the man some faith, at least.
He's committed, bro. He's committed, man. I'm not hating.
I haven't seen anyone as committed.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's for his crafts, bro.
All right, one that I'm watching, guys, is start doing what's called a VWAP reject. Is going to be KPTI.
Yeah. Somebody asked.
All right.
Can you explain some of the windows? My window here is Thinkorswim. So this is Thinkorswim. I'm using them for charting. This middle window right here is Trade Ideas scanners. And so I'm using those to scan the market and tell me what's moving and what I could possibly trade. And then the left side here is my executing broker. I'm using this just to get in and out of trades. So you'll see me click buy if I want to cover, which is I'm in a short position on Tesla. And so I profit if Tesla goes down. And to get out of that, I click buy. To get in that, I click short. And you can see I can control the share size. I'm just in with a small size here. And so, yeah, we're just going to see if we can keep getting some drops here for Tesla. See if we can take a little bit of profits here as it continues to fall. And, yeah, just kind of scalping these moves here. I'm going to go take half off there. Just holding 15 shares left. This is my trade, today. Only one losing trade, 3 winning so far. And we're going to give Tesla a little bit of time here to see if he can keep dropping.
Big red to green move in INGN, guys. INGN, big red to green move in that one.
No, you know what place, if you're in Texas, you want to have some good tacos, go to Big Oats Tacos. It's called Big Oats Street Tacos. Best tacos in the game, for sure. Alright, we're getting a nice drop here for Tesla. Gonna give it one more second, see if we can keep falling here.
right, fossil breaking there, guys. Now I'm up about $12, just sitting tight with my little 100 shares. Gonna look for a VWAP, what we call the VWAP reject there. We're gonna look to get it to 1230s here, and then knock it right back down. All right, let's look around. It's fine to see if we can find some more trades here. Some of the stocks that are up on the day, I'm seeing TM, ADMP.
All right, so CNST was resumed here. I'm gonna hold the rest of this break even, I guess, for Tesla. Maybe gonna consider adding back to it. We'll see. I still think there's some time left, but I don't like this movement as much as I did before. But yeah, CNST resumed, and it is getting hammered here, all the way back down to 34.20s. It's dropped $10 in the last 10 minutes or so. Tesla's being a little volatile here. I don't know if it's Thinkorswim level 2 or what, but there we go. We got 420 people in here. Remember to hit that subscribe button, guys. You said you're in a stock, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm still in fossil.
Okay.
Just hanging out. PTON up on the day.
CNST is halted again. Oof. And this is what you call a pump and dump, guys.
Halt fest.
Yeah, man. Y'all want to see what a pump and dump looks like? CNST. Or no, that's not it. CNST. I don't know why my typing's messed up. CNST. This is what a pump and dump looks like, guys. I mean, this is what happens. Either hype gets behind it. Most of the time, it's insiders in the company try to make some money. They pump this thing up. When they start to unload, it starts getting halted numerous times. Very bad for long traders in that, so just be careful. Good luck if you're holding it. You know, I wish you the best, but man, very difficult. You know, good luck. It's halted now.
One that got an upgrade that I'm gonna keep an eye on. Maybe it starts pushing up here. THC. It's funny part is this has nothing to do with actually THC.
I know, man. That should be a weed stock.
I know. I would buy that stock if I was in weed, if I was in the weed
Just for the
field.
simple. Yeah. But yeah.
Just like you got the plug. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. The plague.
Plug. The plague.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm in Tesla here. As you can see, I'm just kind of holding it. Gonna get out if it makes any big move up. Man, why isn't I can't type today? We're gonna give it a chance to break down here. It's got some support. We're gonna look for that $1/2 area to hold as resistance. There we go. See if we can keep getting some flush downs here. The ask is at 50, but the bid is well below it. So hopefully the bid continues to fall here. Yeah, running at 75% accuracy so far this morning, and I still got some swings I got to take in a few minutes. So we'll get out if it breaks the $1/2 now. Ooh, I don't like that move. Big squeeze up. Oh well, green trade up about $30 in the day. Small. Gonna take some bigger swings in a few minutes.
Yeah, I think the first swings are done. I'm gonna give it a little bit until I take another trade here. But so I feel like the first what we call the micro moves are done. So I'm gonna be looking now for more macro moves, bigger time moves, and see what happens here. I think the big key here, guys, is the support on the SPY building. Let's see what happens there.
Yeah, no more spam, buddy. Rudy, calm down, bro. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but let's chill with the spam, man. You know, no need to crowd up the chat, brother.
No need to get timeout.
No, Rudy, we respect Rudy's taco ambitions, and so we'll allow him here. But I gave him a warning; he'll chill out.
All right, looking at the SPY in an hourly, guys. In an hourly, we got what we call a bear pennant. Bear pennant being a 306.75 low, a 307.25 high right now. I want to see this break out of this range, and then I will trade in that direction. Right, gotta be careful here, guys, with fossils bouncing back a little bit. I'm still in the green here, but I don't want it to get a whole bunch of volume here and then squeeze me out, so you just gotta pay attention here.
See you, Rudy. Tacos for life, bro. Alright, let's see what MTCH is doing. MTCH had a nice little VWAP bounce there. Hewitt Packard is back at the VWAP too here. Should get interesting. The SPY just ripped up to 307s again. So the SPY just made a big move up in the last minute. CNST has resumed, and it's actually right at the VWAP here. So we'll see if it bounces or if the downward spiral continues for CNST.
Getting squeezed out here, fossil. I can step out of that. Give myself a chance there. AMRN coming back here, guys, with some strength. Gonna look at that one. Looks like I got squeezed out, stopped out at the bottom there. So gonna see if we get some volume to come in here in the 70s.
Yeah, look at this support and resistance that we drew for HPQ. Followed it to the T. Maybe I got faked out of Tesla, but I made money on it. It is what it is. Some small wins today. See you, Rudy. Later, brother. Do you really? You have 400,000? You got 4,000 followers, Rudy? Oh, you got 4.
Hey, it's the same thing, right?
It is a 4. I mean, maybe he's talking about Twitter or something.
It's the same thing, man. Alright, guys. Getting some volume here in AMRN at 68s.
Yeah, but where, Rudy? I mean, I'm looking, man. Not on YouTube. Not on Twitter. Maybe Instagram. I don't know. We'll have to look later. Maybe you're just a genius and you got me to secretly plug you real quick just now. No, I'm saying if I go to your YouTube channel here, bro, it says you got 4 subscribers. Yeah, it says you got 4. But this isn't really super active. Let me see. Oh, it's stock twits. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, no stress, bro. I don't even have a stock twits. Y'all go follow my man Rudy on stock twits. You know, what is it? Rudy Picks 13 on stock twits. You know, make sure to tag him with the word taco.
I'm just laughing a little bit.
Yeah, man. My daughter tried to skip school this morning, man. 100% she tried.
Can't blame her.
She tried to. She didn't. Her and my son didn't cough all morning. They didn't cough all morning, right? As soon as my wife wakes up, she knows my wife is like paranoid about them getting sick. So as soon as my wife wakes up and walks outside, the whole house just starts. I call them out on them. I'm like, y'all been up for 40 minutes. Nobody had one cough. You know, as soon as mom gets up, now y'all coughing. Y'all get out of here, man. That ain't working on me. Y'all are going to school.
That's how it works out, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I remember. I told her. I even told her. I was like, you know what? I did the same thing when I was your age. But with that $9,000 package from TradeNet, what is the most significant thing you learned, and are you using it in your trading now? I mean, risk reward mostly. You know, I think that strategies will come and go, and that's probably one of the biggest things I've learned as a trader is that strategies are going to come and go. You know, different strategies are going to change, evolve. The market's going to change and evolve, and that if you stay stagnant using one strategy forever, eventually it's not going to work anymore. And what you have to do is learn how to build an overall system with your trading. It's one of the reasons why, you know, people might sell courses, and some of the courses might be good. You know, they might have some good informational courses, but a lot of times traders think that, you know, you have to have this secret strategy that some of these courses tell you. They say, oh yeah, they got this secret strategy that nobody else really knows about, and whatever. But the truth is that strategies are going to change, and a large majority of strategies can be found for free online. But learning how to build a system and a trading plan, you know, calculate risk reward in every trade you get into, that's going to be far more beneficial than anything else. And using that and conditioning yourself to make the right decisions is even more important. And so, in the end, I think there's no $1 million strategy in the stock market. Some strategies might work well for some people, and then they might not work for others. And so it's all about people's personalities. You know, everybody trades a little bit differently. And if you want to learn anything, if you want to spend your time focusing on any one thing and spend your time conditioning one thing for your trading, it's building a system and building a trading plan over everything else. No, they're not sick. I mean, listen, we told them we'd pick them up early. We left it up to my daughter, because we told her you could stay home, but you're gonna be, you know, if you're sick, you're gonna be laying down in your room. You know, like you could watch TV, but like you're gonna spend most of the day in your room if you're sick, because that's what you do when you're sick. And like she said, no, I'm gonna go to school. And so for a little while, she thought it was about to just be a skip day and she could just hang out. But once we said, you gotta spend it in your room, she said, no, I ain't doing that. HPQ.
right, man.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of looking at a HPQ here.
Let's try to find a nice trade here.
I might short a
Also
little bit of HPQ.
Fossil getting some volume on the plus side now, guys. It's like that volume that was put in at the bottom could be that plus trying to get it back up there. So the squeeze is above 1250s. I'll be keeping an eye on that one, see if it wants to just do a red to green move today.
Alright, I'm going to jump in with a little bit of HQ here and see if this works. Very tight risk. My risk is like 4 cents. And remember, guys, smash that subscribe button. We go live every weekday morning for free on YouTube, and so if you appreciate what we do here, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. If anybody wants to use the same platform as us, I'll post this link here as well. Again, for new traders, it makes a ton of sense. You know, most of the time, new traders are going to save up. They're going to deposit thousands into a conventional broker, and most of the time, let's be real, they're going to lose that. A lot of times new traders don't have the right expectations. One of the cheapest ways to get started and actually be able to short stocks is by using the same platform that we're using. Of course, we're biased in their regard because we make commissions if you sign up. But, you know, you pay $3.99 for an educational package. It comes with a day trading course, access to their chat room, and a demo account. But you also get to apply for the funded account, and almost everybody's approved. I think I've never really heard of anybody not being approved. But once you're approved, the base package, which is $3.99, gives you a funded account with $14,000 in buying power to trade with. You get $14K in buying power to trade with, and there's no PDT rule. You can day trade, short stocks, and it just makes a lot of sense. You know, I just think it's much cheaper for a new trader to go that route, actually be able to day trade a live account, short stocks, get a decent amount of buying power, and it's only $400, than for a new trader to save up thousands, deposit thousands into a conventional broker, not be able to day trade with no PDT rule, not have that much buying power, and ultimately, let's be real here, most of the time new traders are going to lose their account regardless. And so I think it just makes way more sense to go the TradeNet route. It's a great way to get started as a new trader. You can actually short stocks, and like I said, I think it just makes a ton of sense. And so if you want to check that out, I'll post this link here. Great way to help support our channel as well. Like I said, we do make a commission if you sign up, so in that regard, we're probably biased in that direction. But again, I just think it makes sense. I'm gonna get out here, small $5 or $6 loss on that Hewlett Packard trade.
We've been on and off, you were never mine to keep.
Because my account is a $9,000 account, Hefe, and so with that, it's just very risky. You know, it's very risky to short some of those parabolic movers. It's very risky to long some of those parabolic movers. I tend to prefer to just stay away from them. I think, here's the thing, I think a lot of trading educators are going to push penny stocks. Why are they going to push penny stocks? Is because penny stocks are the more marketable trading style to push, right? No, who doesn't want to make 1,000% win on a stock, right? But penny stocks are less consistent. They are way more difficult to trade, in my opinion, and the odds are stacked against new traders that are trying to trade penny stocks. And again, I think it's the cool thing to do. New traders get in, they want to copy their favorite guru, they want to trade penny stocks, they want to make 1,000% wins and all that stuff, but they're just very, very risky, and it's very difficult to trade. It's not as consistent as mid and high cap stocks, and I'm not saying you can't profit from it, I'm just saying it's just going to be more difficult, in my opinion. Of course, it's my speculative opinion. Of course, I'm biased in my direction as well, but I just think that penny stocks are way more difficult to trade on average, and I think that they're advertised to new traders because it's easiest to advertise to them. It's the most marketable style of trading. You know, oh, you can make a 500% win in 10 seconds, you know, buy my trading course. You know, and in the end, I think mid and high caps are easier to trade. They're more consistent. You can back test them because they have a consistent history behind all of them, which is where penny stocks usually just kind of spike up and fail within a week or two, and you never hear from them again a lot of the time. And so it's pure speculation, honestly, and it's of course it's subjective, but that's my take on it. Yes. It cuts you off at 700. So if you go under 13,300, they close you down. But if you make $1,000 in profit and bring it up to 15K, your max loss isn't following you up. It's your max loss is essentially 1,700 after you make $1,000 in profit. So it doesn't follow you up. But again, I think for new traders, here's the thing, right? I think new traders, what they really want to understand is they need to have the right expectations towards trading. Trading is not something where, and unfortunately, trading is not something where it's like the gurus teach you, oh, buy my $5,000 trading course. I'll teach you how to make $1 million in a few months. And you can be just like me, and you can show everybody that doubted you that they were wrong, and you can just pay your mortgage next month with my trading course. It's nonsense. For a large majority of people, it's going to take years to learn how to do it successfully. And even then, it's not guaranteed. I talked about this yesterday. Even at that point, it's not guaranteed. And at a certain point, experience is going to teach you more than anything else. Experience in the market. You can paper trade and you can find your niche. You can find the right strategy for yourself. You can find the best way to trade and all that, and that's great. Paper trading is great in that regard. But when it comes time to building rules and gaining experience, you need a real money account, because a real money account is going to teach you how your brain responds to those emotions. And you have to build rules around the real account, not paper. Because let's be real, nobody cares about paper. I'll take 1 million shares in any stock on paper and not really care, right? But you give me, 200 shares of a live account and I'm nervous, And so it boils down to gaining that experience and taking the time to do it. One of the biggest reasons new traders fail is because they jump in, they watch all these gurus, right? These gurus are trading penny stocks with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 shares, whatever they're trading. And the new traders see that and they say, oh, well, I'm going to do that. And so they take a $2,000 account, they deposit it, and they just go big. They say, I'm not going to trade small because my point is to make money. And I need to show everybody that doubted me that they're wrong. And so they just 1,000 shares, 500 shares, 1,000 shares. Huge loss.
Long here, guys. Long here, AMRN, guys. AMRN.
And then they just take a huge loss. They take a huge loss. They lose their account. They say, oh, trading's rigged. It's impossible to do it successfully. And they give up. When really they should be buying 100 shares. And even if they're going to dwindle their account down, they're going to gain that experience with live money. And I think that is going to be much more valuable than any course, than anything else, is just trading with the live account. It's also why I think TradeNet makes sense for new traders, because they can spend a small amount of money, get a live account to actually trade with no PDT rules, so they can gain that experience. And if you trade small on TradeNet, like I said, I've been trading with 100 shares or less today. My commission for each one of these trades is like $3, maybe $3.50, $4. And so my commission, I'm still making net profit in all of these trades, and I think that is very valuable for new traders. I don't think new traders should save up thousands and deposit that, because let's be real, most of the time you're going to lose that. It doesn't matter what your dreams or ambitions are in trading. For most people, I don't care what anybody says, it's going to take on average at least a year, if not longer, and you're probably going to lose money up to that point. And of course, everybody that's paid for a course is going to sit there and say, hey, that's not true. I paid for this course and now I'm super profitable. And most of the time they're just trying to justify paying for that course in their mind. And that's the realest advice I can give any trader.
All right, guys, this is starting to move up here. AMRN here, looking good here. See if we can get a push towards the resistance. First sale is going to be 1780s. Second sale 1790s. Looking for a push towards 18 here.
Because those brokers, you're going to have to follow the PDT rule with all US regulated brokers. And so with that, you're only going to be able to day trade 3 times per week if you have a small account. And again, you can save up, but like I said, most new traders are going to lose their first account. And so you can save up thousands to deposit it and most likely lose, and you will most likely lose. Don't get it twisted. Don't let these fantasies of I took $1,000 and I turned it into $200,000 in 2 weeks trading the market. Don't let those nonsense, marketing pitches fool you into thinking that it is what it's something that it's not, And in the end, I think it's a better, in my opinion, of course, it's all subjective, but in my opinion, I think it's a smarter move to spend a small amount on a cheap, small account that lets you day trade small and actually, spend the time to learn how to trade. Any overseas
I definitely
broker,
agree with that.
it just makes more sense. You could save up 25K and try to day trade that way, but again, you're almost certainly going to lose that 25K if it's your first time trading a live account. You're almost certainly going to lose that. So would you rather go in small with a $400 account? You're probably going to lose it, to be fair. You're still probably going to lose your TEFs account. But you're spending less, you're risking less. Or would you rather save up thousands and then take your swing with that and still probably lose it? It's just a cheaper way to get started. And that's the truth, regardless of what anybody wants to say. We use TEFs and TradeNet, which is, like I said, some people hate on them, but again, for $400, almost everybody's approved, and you get 14,000. You get 14K in buying power to trade with. You get no PDT rule. You can day trade and short stocks. Most new traders can't short. You get a day trading course, access to their chat room, and a demo account for a few weeks. Like I said, that whole bundle is $400. I think that just makes a lot more sense. It's cheap, and new traders. Like I said, to be fair, I think most traders are going to lose that account too. I'm not. I think most traders are just going to lose. And I think that in the end, one thing that can massively increase your chances of success is having the right expectations towards your trading when you first get started. Because I think every new trader has that fantasy. I'm going to take this $1,000 and I'm going to prove everybody wrong, and I'm going to, make 50K my first month. And then everybody's going to say, oh my gosh, you're so smart. You did it. And that's every trader's fantasy, right? Everybody dreams that. I'm going to prove the people that doubted me wrong. But the truth behind all of that is that you're probably going to lose it. You're probably going to lose it. It's probably going to take a year at least to do this well. And even then, it's not guaranteed. But no trader wants to hear that. It's a buzzkill. It's a buzzkill for every new trader. No trader wants to hear that. It's just the truth. Right, and this is all if you're trying to trade penny stocks, it's not for you. Like I said, I'm always trying to be fair. Later, hater. We'll see you later, bro. But yeah, like I said, if you want to trade penny stocks, it's probably not the right platform for you. If you want to just trade penny stocks, it's probably not the right move for you. Because there's rarely any penny stocks under $5 that are tradable, especially low float penny stocks. And so again, if you're looking to just trade penny stocks, it's not the right one for you, unfortunately. And yeah, I agree with Luke. I think if they allowed penny stocks, everybody would be doing it. But again, it is what it is. And yeah, people that are hating on me for posting referral links, every YouTuber in the world that day trades posts referral links for their platform. I think you're just being desperate to criticize. But yeah, every YouTuber in the world posts referral links for their platform. Everyone. Almost everyone, at least. Most of them do. I'm not an expert or a guru here. We don't sell a course. We don't sell anything here. Everything we do here is free. We live stream every day for free. And so, are we going to post referral links to supplement our income? Yes, we are. You can hate on that. Again, you're being desperate to criticize here. But yeah, like I said, people don't want to hear the truth. They just don't. People want to, sometimes it's because they paid thousands of dollars for another person's course, and they're trying to justify it in their mind. And when I tell them these things, it hurts. It hurts to hear. So they try to justify it in their mind, like, oh, and a lot of times I get the kind of kickback from that, which is whatever. It is what it is. But again, I'm just telling people my truth. Of course, everything I'm saying is subjective. If you agree with it, great. If not, that's fine too. No, Kevin, I don't. I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's all preference, Joe. Like I said, everything I'm saying is subjective, obviously. I think that it's my truth. It's what I know is truth. And so, like I
All
said,
right,
it is what it
guys.
is.
One that I'm watching for eventually the red to green move is Max R.
Got some
$11 is that change of price that I would see it getting really strong here. Let's see here. See if I can find a bottom here. All right, we'll keep an eye on that one.
Hey, like I said, sorry, I'm just gonna call you Mayor. Sorry, Mayor. Yeah, like I said, if you use my link, I appreciate it. You know, like I said, I make a commission, so I'm biased in that regard. And again, of course, I'll say that. But if I'm being honest, I objectively think it makes more sense risk reward wise for new traders. It's cheaper to spend $400 on your first account and lose that than it is to deposit $3,000 into another place and then lose that. Because again, it's all about gaining that experience. Most new traders are going to lose. It doesn't matter where they go, you know. And at least here you have the possibility to make money. It operates like a prop firm is what it does. Hey, well, good luck, Charbel. I hope you kill it, man. I hope you do well, do really well.
All right, guys, want to see 67s here hold if it comes back and to hold towards 67. Only risking about 2 cents on this trade now, guys. Gonna give it a chance to break out. If it doesn't, I'll stop out. I don't mind stopping out. That's one of the things that I've been working on the most. Is it's okay to stop out small. It's not okay to take big losses.
Never heard of him. Quick. Yeah, and like I said, people can hate on us, but like you can see the radar channel's growing. Like we get hundreds of people here every day, and so people respect what we do here. And so we got a lot more supporters than we do haters. So appreciate the love, guys.
Charbel, good luck. Good luck. Way to get back into the system.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at HPQ here. I might take another little stab at it if it breaks underneath the VWAP here.
I would agree with a comment that Eva said, that sometimes you don't even have to be smart in this market to make money, guys.
Right.
You just need to be disciplined.
Exactly. And it's something that we actually, if you go look at our classes that we have here, and again, we're not experts or gurus here, but one common theme that we preach in those classes is conditioning. Conditioning yourself to make the right decisions. Like she says, and like Mitch just said, it's not about being smart. It's about conditioning yourself to do the right things. You know, you have to condition yourself to have risk management. You have to condition yourself to build a plan before each and every trade. You have to condition yourself to follow your system. And so again, it's not about being smart. It's about conditioning yourself to make the right decisions. And when you do something over and over and over again, it becomes second nature and it becomes easier. And that's really what the learning and growing process of a trader is conditioning your brain to make the right decisions. It's not even necessarily about being smart.
I would 100% agree with that. All right, guys, now we need to see 770s hold, guys. 770 must hold, so now we're break even on the rest. See if we can get this breakout. You see how we have this uptrending trend line here. We want that to hold. It keeps going up, right back to it up, right back to it up. Now we got a big bullish candle, a good nice little move up here. Can really get it going here. I'm going to try to draw a little bit here. All right, so one of the key things is we got a drive in this stock. Came down, drove up, came down, drove up here, and now we're getting this motion. And so we want to see it hold here and just expand and rip on up here. That's what we want to see. Let's see if we're going to get it here.
professional gamblers be good traders? Absolutely. I was actually a poker player before I moved on here. I wasn't a professional poker player, so don't get it twisted. But poker's my first love, I'll say. I love poker. I have my shark scope. I showed it yesterday if you want to look at my shark scope for poker. But yeah, I actually played poker a lot. And I still do.
Alright, guys.
You can see my poker graph here.
67 and we get out.
This is my poker graph. So I actually have a profitable poker graph here too, if you guys can see that. See, that's my poker graph.
'67s with a bunch of volume on the ass. Got to be careful here. Not gonna let this become a big loser. Just gonna step out here. If this one breaks down right here. Need what's called a recovery candle. Bring it back to the highs. Hand on the sell to get out.
I work in financial services, and some of our managers are also professional poker players, but also they are disciplined and have to follow certain criteria. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
All right, there's 66. Anything filling here, and then we step out. Small shares, 200 shares.
And remember, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We do this live every day, so we hope you'll join us again. We can listen to some good music. We can trade the markets. You can watch us trade. We can hang out, talk about what's moving. So remember to hit that subscribe button. If you click the bell, it turns on notifications. You'll get an alert every single time we go live, which is every weekday morning.
All right, guys, you saw that sweep up. Sweep up's gonna look good. Now we can definitely hold towards that low right there. Holding at VWAP. Want to see this push back up to 75 and break out. 67 is the low there. There you go. Looking good here, guys.
Also, yeah, go check out Trade Ideas as well. Best scanners in the game, in my opinion, too. I'll find their test drive is coming up, and it allows you to. Their test drive is coming up, and it allows you to try out Trade Ideas for a week. For less than $10, and so if you want to check that out, I'll post this link here as well. Another great way to help support our channel. Like I said, everything we do here is free, and so posting links like this, signing up through our links is great ways to help support us. We don't actually own these companies that we're pushing. They're just other companies that we're posting referral links for. Great ways to help support us as well, though, if you want to show your support for what we do. You can use promo code BT15 at checkout, too, if you want 15% off. Hey, nice mobile. Nice work, bro. What's up, Jacob? Drew Jacobson.
All right, guys. As you guys see me trading here, AMRN, you know, one of the great things that I love about TradeNet is that it really gives me the ability of trading stocks like this and getting in and out. Like I said in the stream earlier, I'm trying to work on that low commission trade. That means sometimes stopping out with small losses, but getting those gains when we can. And so what I mean by that is by having low commissions, I can get in and out of stocks and not stress so much about taking one trade to be that home run for the day. And I think that's one of the great advantages that people don't really think about. And one of the advantages that I'm definitely trying to use in TradeNet.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, all these trades I'm taking, it's like $3 or $4 for a round trip. They're super cheap commissions. And somebody could say, oh, well, every broker has free commissions now. Not true. Any overseas broker that lets you day trade with no PDT, you're gonna have to pay commissions. And luckily, TAFs and TradeNet commissions are very cheap. You know, it's per cent, and so it's 0.006 cents per share. But it's just very cheap, and it just makes sense. You know, you can trade small, take your time, learn how to trade, and I think that's one of the biggest benefits of them.
All right, as this breaks out through the 1780s, we're going to sell as it approaches the 1790s. We don't want to let it come back, so we're going to sell some through that, try to get some profit out, and then look for the rest of it to keep going through 1790s. We got some good share size at 1775 here. So pullback is okay as long as it holds 1770s now.
Hey, appreciate the sub, Jacob. Or Jacobson. Sorry, bro. What's up, man? Or if you're a girl, what's up? Sorry. Hey, that's all it's about, Precise. Don't stress it, bro.
One that's interesting to watch now, I'm watching Weight Watchers. It's on a long-term short pattern, but in a micro long pattern.
I see an ST about to break down more here, it looks like. Looking pretty weak. Tesla about to pull back to the VWAP. I might take a stab at that too.
Alright, MaxR is starting to look interesting for me, guys. It's pushing up there to the VWAP. Looking for this for a red to green move. I want to see it push towards 11, then pull back below VWAP or slightly at VWAP, and then I could take that trade. For AMRN, we're not going to let it go past our entry, so 70 right now, it needs to hold. Alright, it's getting towards that hour.
Yeah, man.
About to get down, about to get out. Gotta take the dough.
I mean, I'm watching the market. The market's at 306.90, so still got a little bit of time with the market, but
Yeah, the market's just on an hourly chart, just sitting there.
that's WW, right? That's the Weight Watchers symbol, I think.
Yeah, Weight Watchers.
Yeah, it's
W and W. Yeah, they like to be called W and W International now.
Uh,
Don't get it twisted.
yeah.
That one has heavy resistance there at 3220s. It turned down and made kind of a bearish move there at 1104s. 1104 is the time that it started, and now it's been kind of holding at the support.
What's the symbol? Mobile?
All right, about to step out here in my trade here. As we see in 68 shows up. See anything Phil here? We're just gonna step out.
Yeah, probably gonna close it down, work on my system.
Max R up there to 1090s. All right, about to step
TTMP.
out here, guys. It's about to break through VWAP, and we gotta really get out.
Yeah, that was too choppy for me though, brother.
3,000 shares, Phil. I'm out there.
Alright, team. Well, if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm probably going to close it down. If you guys want to follow along with how I do off the stream, I genuinely start trading my system off stream. I've been building this system. I'm still not quite done with it yet, and so I genuinely try to do that off stream so my emotions aren't that bad. But I always record everything, and I post my trade log and all that good stuff. And so if you guys want to follow along with us, join our Discord. Also, guys, like I said, you want to use the same platform that we're using. I'll post this link one more time. Again, for pretty cheap, you get 14,000 in buying power. You know, the base package is $3.99. Almost everybody's approved for the funded account, and again, that includes 14K in buying power. You get 14,000 to trade with. There's also no PDT rules, so you can day trade in short stocks if you want to. Comes with a trading course, access to their chat room, and a demo account. And I think for the price, it just makes sense. It's one of the ways new traders can just save money. And so I'll post this link here as well. Also, so I am trading here. Let me show you guys this. So I am trading my system right now, team. You're gonna see me take half off of this one. All right, so I just took 400 shares off of HPQ here. Like I said, I was kind of doing it off stream so people couldn't see me, but this is the system I trade. Not a bad day, currently up 70 bucks on the day. I'm going to start slowly transitioning to trading the system a little bit more off stream, but you guys can catch the end of this one. Going to look to take another 200 off of HPQ here. Beautiful fake out fade there. We're going to give it time to break down here though, and we've already taken enough profits to be safe. So I guess I'll finish the trade on stream. Up. Here's HPQ. We're gonna let it test the $0.50, but again, already took enough profits from it. Realized $40 already. Gonna see if we get this nice drop down to what's the next support level? Down to about 43. We'll take some more off, and then we'll let the last little bit work here. I'm going to take another half off here. This $0.50, it might bounce. And so maybe I'm jumping out a little bit early, but I've banked about $50.
John, you're not... oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
No, it's showing.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag on the stream. So.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, luckily I caught the end of it. Like I said, it's a system I'm still building. I'm not completely comfortable with trading it on stream just because, I'm trying to... There's too much nonsense from people saying, oh, that was obviously bullish or whatever they want to say. So I've been kind of working on trading it off stream, and I'll transition slowly to doing it on stream. But I think as I'm building this new system with it, I have to just take it slow. But I've been using this system every day. It works super well. Yesterday was my first losing day in like a week and a half with it. 44s. Like I said, the next support level is 43 or so right here. Let's see what I'm holding. 200. Take a little bit more off. There we go. Basically scaled out of it already. I might just get out the rest here at the support level. All right. Yeah. So maybe done for the day after that. Again, you can see $76 win. I'll take it. But yeah, that's kind of, you guys kind of caught the tail end of this system trade. Basically, what I do is, I've talked about the system before, and I guess I'll just break it down. What I look for is I look for fake out fades. I look for fake out fades and VWAP rejections. And so HPQ is a great example of that. You can see it broke out above the VWAP and then faked people out, came right back down, right? And so with that, once it goes up to the VWAP and then comes back down, I start to scale into it right here, and I actually made a really good video about this weekend. I start to scale into it right here, right around here, right? And if it goes in my initial direction, I start to short 200 shares, 400 shares. If it goes in my initial direction when I jump in with that first small size, that's great. I'll take a small win, and that's an acceptable win, and I'll take that. But if it continues to move up to my maximum preferred entry, which is really right here, then I can scale in with larger size. In this case, it went right up to where I wanted, and I was able to get in with about 600 to 800 shares. And so once it scales in, I'm keeping my risk the same, which is a little bit tighter than normal because, again, I'm taking bigger sizing. And that way, I'm keeping my risk pretty small. When I calculate my risk and reward, I'm calculating it with the maximum share size if it was to go up to my full entry. That way, if it does go up to my full entry, I know where my risk is regardless. And if it breaks down early when I first start to scale into it, then I can take a small win and be happy with that. But if it continues to move in my direction after that, then I can scale in with larger size and take a bigger swing, already having previously calculated my risk you know, with my maximum share size prior to that, if that all kind of makes sense. And so that's what I did here with HPQ, and again, that's, you see it worked out. And so if hopefully everybody can understand what I just meant by that. If you want to see a video breakdown, I did upload a video this weekend talking about the system. And so I'll go ahead and plug that here as well if anybody wants to see the system video. Here's the link to that here if you want to see a full breakdown on the system that I trade. There's the link if you want to see it. Like I said, go check out our website. We've got a lot of great free content on our website here. I'll post this link here as well for our site. And yeah, you guys have a good day, team. We'll see you guys a little bit later. Anyways, guys, good luck. We'll see you all a little bit later. I'll see what else I can get into. Again, join our Discord if you haven't. That's where I'm going to be posting, you know, my trade log if I do get into anything else, which we'll see. You know, we'll see. Later, team. Have a good day.